Goldfish. Who doesn't love to have one as a pet? There is more to them that meets the eye. Goldfish, Carassius auratus, is a freshwater fish of the family Cyprinidae and of the order Cypriniformes. Goldfish is native to East Asia. It is one of the most commonly kept aquarium fish in modern times, mainly for aesthetic purposes. However, goldfish was originally kept for meat in ancient China. It came from a wild silver grey ancestry known as kai. Sometimes a genetic mishap would produce a fish that was a brilliant red, yellow or orange. In the wild, such fish stood out and were easily preyed on. These fishes began to be cared for in the 9th century by the Buddhist monks. Selective breeding of goldfish first began in China more than 1,000 years ago. Legend has it that it was Governor Ting Yenzin that discovered both the golden and yellow kai in a pond outside the city of Jixin. The pond became known as the Pond of Mercy. Several distinct breeds of the goldfish have been developed which vary in size, shape, body and coloration. By the 17th century, goldfish was introduced in Portugal and to other parts of Europe. Goldfish were highly regarded in Europe in the 1620 because of their metallic scales, and it was considered as a symbol of good luck and fortune. It became a tradition for married men to give their wives a goldfish on their first anniversary as a symbol for th prosperous year. However, this tradition died out and as goldfish became more available, thus losing their status. In 1850, goldfish was introduced to the North America. Goldfish have been one of the most studied animals, especially in the fields of visual perception and cognition. This is because they can perceive colors human beings do, which not all primates can perceive. Juvenile goldfish have difficulty in perceiving the color blue, but this improves with age. In one respect, they are quite unlike us. Humans have 3 color sensing cells, trichromats. Goldfish have 4 color sensing cells, tetrachromats. The 4th receptor allows them to perceive ultraviolet light. Goldfish have very strong associative learning abilities coupled with visual acuity. These allow them to distinguish between individual humans. They learn to associate their owners and other humans with food, often begging for food. When the owner approaches, they stop to see humans as a threat. A goldfish has a memory lifespan of at least 3 months. On feeding and behavior, goldfish eat what they are given by their owners. However, in the wild, goldfish are opportunist feeders who do not stop on their own accord. Goldfish are fast learners as they display schooling behavior, a survival technique that enables them thrive in the wild. They can do things if they see other animals in the surrounding doing it. A 2001 study found that introduced goldfish as a threat to population of the long-toed salamander. Researchers say that they ate the eggs and larvae of the salamander, something they originally don't do but acquired through social learning from the surrounding animals. They pose a threat to aquatic plants within the vicinity due to over-foraging. Goldfish can also be used to control mosquito population and Nile virus, that rely on mosquitoes to migrate, by adding them to stagnant bodies of water. Another survival technique is that they possess their ability to produce ethanol to compensate for low oxygen levels. A research points out that the muscle tissue of the goldfish contain 2 types of enzymes that funnel carbohydrates to mitochondria where energy is produced. In a low oxygen environment, the second enzyme is activated, processing the metabolic waste to produce ethanol rather than lactic acid, as it would produce during oxygen high levels. During extended periods of low oxygen levels in the winter, the alcohol blood of the goldfish can reach up more than 50 milligrams per 100 millimeters, above the drunk drive limits in countries where they thrive. They can go as far as shutting down bodily functions and movement, going into a battery kind of saving mode. Although goldfish can thrive in almost anywhere in the water body, they are quite fragile and expel a lot of waste. Death could occur due to change in temperature. Another is mutation and species. The traditional goldfish are more hardier than the fancy goldfish and so have higher rates of survival. When bred in captivity, care must be taken to increase its chances of survival. The lifespan of goldfish if properly bred in captivity is about 10 years.